video game mascot tropes and just knockoffs of well-known characters are going to be filling this game to the brim. Where the trailer begins to really diverge from the original series is with the introduction of its new lead character. This main character is named Kit, who's voiced by Erica Lindbeck, already very well known in the indie animated community because of her role in Hell of a Boss. And her character appears to be a mashup of two of my favorite things from childhood. First, it seems really obvious with her mech suit that she's supposed to be inspired somewhat by Mega Man, just with a yellow color theme. But even with her introduction, you can see through her action poses that she really feels like a Mega Man type character. The other big inspiration for her character, I believe, is probably Sonic the Hedgehog, because when thinking about animal mascots in video games, that's probably who most people think of first, though honestly there's a lot, and some of you are probably going to get mad in the comments, claiming that she's inspired by some other more obscure furry. But either way, I think it's a great choice for the show, combining a lot of what Glitch fans in particular really like, which I would say is robots, but also animals representing humans. Now, in the first part of the teaser, we see Kit and her little sidekick invading the video game, but her goal is to follow the main characters and stop them from completing the quest of reuniting all the consonants with the vowels. This is how you would beat this kid's game, and of course if you beat a game, then it has to come to an end. By the time Kit gets to the end, the vowels have already been reunited with the consonants and are spelling out the message "you win," leading to the entire planet exploding. As the entire world gets deleted, the only one who's spared by this is Gobbles, the pink dinosaur who's supposed to be a parody of Barney. And though his design is different, his premise and name are the same as the Gobbles from the original shorts. After this, the trailer cuts with some beautiful music to a series of awesome action shots within the show. In this time, we also see Kit losing her little sidekick, Caboodles, with her emphasizing that if the villains get Caboodles, it'll be impossible to save everyone. This Caboodles seems to be the one that's actually guiding Kit on this adventure, and I have to imagine this is going to be the plot that doesn't just give us the premise of the series, but the more finite version of that, with Kit trying to retrieve Caboodles, instead of each episode just being about going to a different world and trying to help the people there. At the end, we get a flash of a lot of characters who are probably going to be important, not just to the pilot I imagine, but to the series as a whole, with a few other names well known in indie animation popping up. The character I'm probably most excited for is this one here named Misinformation, who's voiced by Elsie Lovelock, the original voice of Charlie Morningstar. This is a character who I think kind of looks like Princess Peach, though obviously with her outfit she has something going on a little bit different than being royalty, but even the name Misinformation I think would play well into a Peach parody type character, as everyone is well aware of the jokes of Peach constantly being captured by Bowser and then Mario having to go save her, because Peach actually likes Bowser or likes getting kidnapped and is doing it in order to get Mario to rescue her. So having this kind of like dangerous blonde who's playing both sides and giving misinformation while keeping you on a quest would be something very interesting to see. Though I'm sure there's a lot of different characters that might be inspiring this. Part of the reason I'm probably thinking about Princess Peach though is